You have a Guardians of the Galaxy sequel script for me. Yes, sir.
He looks so young compared to the other videos.
Guardians fighting a giant space monster while Baby Groot stars in a Baby Groot toy commercial. I love it when movies...
To be fair, I really like the scene, so it's not technically commercial if you enjoy it.
People called the Sovereign hired them to protect some batteries, and they said they couldn't risk losing any of their own people. Okay. But then Rocket steals some of the batteries, so they chase the Guardians with their fleet of remote-controlled spaceships. They have a fleet of remotely controlled spaceships? Yeah, pretty cool, right? Why didn't they use those to fight the space monster?
Good question.
Well, if their battle technology specifically designed to not put them in danger, why did they hire the Guardians in the first place? Because. That works. Anyway, then...
Because plot. Why not?
That his funeral is gonna suck.
Sylvester Stallone, not bad, right?
Oh, is it that predictable? Having a character tell another one about his funeral makes me feel like we're gonna see his funeral. We're gonna see his funeral. Well, at least he's not one of the most well-liked characters. Actually, by the end of the movie, people are gonna like him a lot. He's gonna have this
Yeah, he was a pretty good character. I liked him a lot.
Mary Poppins is tight. Oh, that sounded kind of weird. Yeah, as soon as I said that, it sounded weird. Ugh. So we're actually gonna kill off a well-liked character. That's kind of a first for us. Yeah, and it's really gonna come as a surprise because all the main characters in this movie are pretty much invincible. Oh, they are? Yeah, they're gonna survive so many things that nothing's gonna feel like a threat anymore. What kind of stuff are we talking here? Oh, just stuff like crashing their ships, smashing head first into rocks, getting crazy beams of whatever go through.
Yeah, that's true. They survived almost everything. But the point is that the movie is not supposed to be taken seriously. It's a fun movie, so people aren't going to die because then it's not fun.
Oh yeah, it's going to feel like a cartoon. People like cartoons. Anyway, in this movie, we're going to have Peter meet his dad, and he's a celestial being named Exposition. His name is Exposition? Oh, no, sorry,
Exposition.
I got confused because 90% of his lines are exposition. Wow. So he brings them to his planet, which he is, and then he shows them a PowerPoint presentation explaining that he banged Peter's mom. That's kind of weird. Super weird. So most of the Guardians are gonna hang out on Ego for a good chunk of the movie. What are they gonna do there? Not much. Huh. But there is this character, Mantis, who's like Ego's servant, and she's like, I have to tell you guys something about Ego, and it's really bad. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, but then she's not gonna tell them for like 30 minutes of screen time. Wow, really stretching this out, aren't you?
Yeah, there's a lot of stretching in this movie.
Split up the Guardians so I could stretch it out even more. Smart. So Rocket and Groot and Yondu are being held prisoners by the Ravagers, and then Yondu is gonna murder them all with his arrow. The people that were his allies like 2 days prior? Right. Oh, that's so dark. No, there's gonna be cool music playing and it's gonna be slow-mo. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it's gonna be a really fun time. Amazing.
If you make something slow-mo, add music, everything is cool.
Film. Death is great. Hail Satan. What? So how does the movie end? Well, Ego is gonna show Peter another PowerPoint presentation about how he banged a bunch of aliens. Kind of inappropriate. Yeah, and then Mantis is gonna reveal that he's been killing all his children because they didn't hold the celestial gene. So she's kind of complicit in that because clearly she knew it was wrong to be killing kids. Yeah, for sure, but I think people are gonna like her anyway. It's gonna be tough to get people to
Yeah, I mean, they do. She's a great character.
Child murders. Actually super easy, barely an inconvenience. What do you mean? Well, she's gonna act super innocent and adorable. Oh, cute. Yeah, she's even gonna join the Guardians at the end of the film. That is so sweet. I don't even care about those dead kids anymore. Nobody will. Wow. So anyway, Ego used Peter's celestial genes to move his plan of expansion across the universe forward. And Peter is into it, but then Ego admits that he killed Peter's mom. Why does he do that? Well, because I needed Peter to find out somehow, and so having Ego just say it unprompted felt like an easy way to do that. Fair enough. So
yeah, he did say it unprompted, which is kind of sad story-wise, but I guess you can't do anything about it.
Moment. You'd think so, but then Ego's gonna turn into David Hasselhoff. Oh,
Yeah, that happened.
This is our bread and butter. Yeah, feeling emotions sucks. Also, I like that finding out a key fact about his mom's death is what drives the climax. Yeah, I think it might be a first for Marvel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it is. I mean, other than Iron Man and Captain America Civil War. Maybe because it's so recent, people won't notice. Maybe. So anyway, then everyone's gonna join together and defeat Ego. Wow, how do they manage that? They destroy his brain. Okay, but the fight takes place on a planet that is him. Yeah, he shouldn't really be able to lose. Doesn't sound like he should. But it's not like anyone's gonna really look into the science of this, you know? It's just for fun. Right, it's a movie with superpowers and talking raccoons. You'd have to be a real killjoy to check if the science works.
Wow, really? I didn't know Neil deGrasse Tyson talked about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yeah, I mean, that was a really good pitch meeting. He pointed out a lot of good stuff. It was pretty funny that the super easy, barely inconvenience moment was that Mantis has helped Ego kill multiple children and still she's considered a likable character just because she's so sweet and innocent. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is in fact a pretty good movie and I love it a lot. In fact, I like it more than the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and the only reason for that is that it's everything that Guardians of the Galaxy 1 was, but better. It takes like all the humor and like the quirkiness of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, and you know, it just increases that everywhere. Like Yondu especially, like very fun characters. It is true that this movie was the first to kill off one of its likable characters, because you know Marvel, right? They belong to Disney and it's always the happily ever after with them. But I guess they decided to change that up, and I actually quite enjoyed that. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to vote the video up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot. And yeah, see you in the next one.